How did that go? Just when you kind of analyze where you're at after practice.
Well, today, offense and defense have been going back and forth all spring. Today, I didn't think the offense came out with the right attitude and mentality that we need to be champions on a daily basis. So we got to learn from that. We picked it up as the practice went along. And in order for us to be great, we got to, as soon as we hit that grass field, we got to make sure we're locked and loaded and focused. For the most part, the defense, pretty much gave it to us today. But the guys will come back, they'll bounce back and learn from it. We kind of needed that a little bit because we've been doing extremely well on offense. So when we have a little bit of a setback, we're going to see and challenge our guys and see if they're going to come out ready to go on Friday.
What kind of problems does the defense present? What did it do to you?
Well, they played with a more intensity than the offense, and it started the first play. They brought the energy. You can tell they had the energy. Offensively, we didn't have the energy, and that's on the offensive coaches and the head coach to make sure the entire team is ready to go to practice. It shouldn't wait 20 plays in for the offense to get it together. But we're going to bounce back. We're going to bounce back, and we're going to fix it. We've been having a great spring. We're not going to let one mishap at the start of practice interfere with what we're trying to get done this season.
Travis Fisher the other day, it's not your position group, but Travis Fisher said Jaquez is a problem for the defense. What kind of a problem is he?
Well, he's a big running back, and when he hits the ball downhill, he plays with a lot of passion and force. He's just got to be more consistent in what he's doing offensively, but he's been a big surprise for the entire offensive staff and how well he's running the football. Really, all the running backs have been doing a great job, but he's really stood out as a walk-on, being a guy that might be able to, give us some snaps this year.
So he surprised you? You didn't see this coming necessarily?
Well, when he first got here, obviously he's made a lot of strides. When he first got here, he was out of shape, and he couldn't sustain more than 2 reps. So it's attributed to what he's done with his body and his conditioning throughout the all season. And we see him now. He's got a chance to really help this football team if he continues to learn all the ins and outs of protection and running the football, hitting the right landmarks as far as the holes that open up.
How rare is that for a walk-on? I mean, he had offenses. I don't look at him as a normal walk-on. How rare is it for a guy in his freshman year to come in and make a push like this as a non-scholarship recruit?
Yeah, well, he's basically not a walk-on in my eyes. He's potentially should have been a scholarship guy coming out. Circumstances put him in a situation where he didn't get any scholarships, and we're just glad to have him here. But the expectations of Yant has always been he's been a scholarship guy for us, and it's starting to show his ability to help this football team. We're excited about it on the offensive side of the ball.
Because people will naturally wonder about Fedoni's progress through this stage of spring ball. What did you see?
Well, today was the best practice he's had since he's been here. It's been a step-by-step process with him. He's coming to work as soon as he's gotten here, and we've given him a lot of information, and he's done an unbelievable job. My goal for him, I told him I'm going to press him on every single detail that when he's in. Same thing with Carney. But Fedoni has really, really improved since day one, and he's only going to get better from here. The sky's the limit with him. He caught maybe 4 or 5 passes a day, really had a really good scrimmage. He's starting to understand the techniques and how to practice on the college level, and this is his best day by far. So I'm really, really proud of where he's come. We just got to keep pressing him to continue on. He's going to help this football team this year.
How well is he adjusting to the physicality?
That's where he's a physical kid, but as far as understanding the footwork and technique, hand placement, he was kind of deficient in. And today he put it all together for us. I walked him off the field, coming off the field. told him how proud I was of him, and continue to work and continue to progress and don't go backwards from here. So I'm really excited where he is.
Is Carney full go now?
Yeah, Carney's full go. He's starting to work his way. When you're coming off a shoulder injury, and when you haven't used him in a while, he's struggling with that right now. So he actually got better today also. So I'm really proud where those young guys are going as far as understanding everything. And then Nate Borkich, a walk-on kid, has really done a great job. He actually had his best day also. I think the tight end group, as a whole, played extremely well. We just got to get the rest of the offense rolling when they come out.
Sean, with Beckton, is that expected that he would make that kind of a jump this quickly? I mean, 10, 11 practices is not a long time. So, but knowing what you know about him from recruiting him, are you surprised at all?
No, I'm not surprised. He wanted to step out there day one and be the best tight end on the team. And I had to humble him early on. That's not going to happen. We got to stack practices. We got to stack reps on top of each other in order for him to be great. And he's definitely moving in that direction. I'm really, really proud of what he did today, and showed me that he's on the right track.
So did it take him kind of figuring that out, that he wasn't the top
Oh yeah,
dog
it took
before
yeah.
he was able to make a step like he did?
Yeah, it took him a little bit of while to understand, hey, I got to step back and I got to sit here and learn from Austin Allen and Travis Vokalak. And actually Chris Hickman has done a great job of helping him understand how Coach Beckton coaches. When I'm getting on you and yelling at you, it's not because I don't like you. I'm trying to get something out of you. And once he figured out that, and me constantly coaching on every single rep, that's really, really helped him progress.
Guys keep it.
Good.
What you think of that Austin Allen stepped up and Jackson got hurt last year?
Austin's been unbelievable. He's actually been the one guy on the offensive side of the ball that's really, really taken the leadership role. When we didn't get it done early on, you heard him. And that's what I wanted out of him and Travis. I had to nudge Travis a little bit to get the rest of those guys going a little bit, but you heard him, really, really get on those guys as far as getting things going, as far as being able to execute on the practice field with the right mentality and right focus. So very proud of where he's taken himself as a player. For one, he's going to be an NFL player if he continues on the path that he's going. But the leadership role, really happy where he is right now. He just got to continue to do it more and more. And those guys got to trust that he can lead.
What's the next step for him on the field? What did you task him with this offseason?
The next step for him is I want him to be as physical as he can at the point of attack blocking. He's got elite pass catching skills, route running ability, and he's displayed that all spring. He's still not finishing blocks consistently, and that's what we're going to continue to work on. He engages well, but his body's so long, sometimes it's just hard for him to continue to drive through contact. But we're working on that every single day with it. What kind of role is Chris?
Yeah.
Well, we're going back. We brought him back over when Kurt Rafdal decided to hit the portal, and he jumped out there day one. I threw him in there. It was like he had never left. So he's a kid that started out with me. He understands how I coach, and he's really, really been a pleasant surprise being able to come back and understand what we're doing in the tight end room and be able to execute at a high level. We just got it right now. I'm focusing on trying to get some weight back on him. He kind of shed a little bit, trying to stay quick and be a receiver. But right now on the daily basis, he's really, really improving and understanding. He's a fighter. The biggest thing about him is he doesn't care if he's going against a 300-pounder. He at 205. He's going to fight him. And that's what I love about him. We can just get his weight back up. He's going to be able to help this football team this year in some type of role, in a limited role at being a split R for us, and then also doing some things at the point of attack tight end.
John,
He's 205 right now.
Yeah, he's 205 right now. We just got it. When I had him, before he went back to receiver, we got him up to 212, 215. So we're working with that with the nutritionist, getting him some protein in him, and so he can get his weight back up. If I can get him up to 215, 220, and being able to strike and do the things with his toughness, he'll be able to help us at the point of attack some.
Sean, you're a week and a half away from the spring game. Do you get the sense that the players are kind of antsy for that to finally get here, or you got to temper them and say we still got some work to do before then?
Well, Coach Frost, we had a team meeting. Coach Frost wanted those guys to understand, hey, we still got a lot of work to do. We had a little taste of the fans being in the stands last week, so they got motivated from that. But Coach Frost made an emphasis in our team meeting, hey, fellas, we have a long way to go still. We still have opportunities. Sometimes you're trying to look at the carrot down the road on May 1st, but we still got a lot of work to get done. And I know he's going to make that same point to him tomorrow in his team meeting.
Anything else for Coach? All right. Thanks, Sean.
All right. Thank you very much.